Hey everyone, it's Brian with Rock Ridge Bees. So it's March 6th. I checked last year. I started splitting on March 4th. And I did a few splits March 4th and then probably a bunch like about a week later. So I started splitting today a few colonies. I split this colony, which is not that big, but I did see some swarm cells in it, or queen cells. They look like swarm cells, but they were queen cells. Not quite capped yet, but they were close. I did see the queen. I just left her in there. They've got a lot of room. Maybe they swarm anyway. I'm gonna come back and check in about 7 days to see if they've actually swarmed or not. I didn't move the queen off just because, I don't know, I just didn't. I checked this one. It's pretty big. There are no cells in it yet, but I could probably split it. Again, I'm checking the ones that I marked with an A, like that one I marked with an A a few weeks back, that, the colonies that really looked good. So this one is pretty big, but I will probably come back within 7 days. Today's Wednesday, so I will probably come back like by Monday and split this one, possibly make 2 splits out of it. It's a good sized colony. No queen cells or anything yet. Did I mark the queen here? No, I didn't mark the queen there. I did mark the queen there. And I marked the queen here and I made a split out of them. It's a good colony. All these 3 hives, they seem pretty nice. Not real stingy or anything. So they were pretty docile bees. So made a split out of this one. Again, mostly when I'm making these splits, they're just walkaways. I'm gonna move them into another yard, so they're not gonna stay in this yard here. I take a frame of brood that's pretty big and that's emerging. So like a good capped frame of brood that is emerging, and then a frame of brood with pretty much mostly eggs on it, eggs and some larvae. I put those two frames side by side, in a nuke box, in a, well, you can kind of see them up there in Pro Nukes. Put those 2 frames side by side, probably put another frame, maybe of bees in it, maybe or maybe not, but really I'm looking for a frame of brood, emerging, a frame of eggs, some pollen and honey on a couple of frames, and then I just shake some bees into some loose bees, shake bees into the nuke box, because some of those bees will fly back home. Mark the queen here. Queen is in here. I check to make sure the queens aren't, I try to find her first, mark her, move her aside, like put her toward the edge of the box, and I pull bees out to shake them into the box. So most of the splits have like 3 good frames of bees and brood, and then 2 frames of food, or maybe 1 kind of blank frame with comb. Anyway, that's how I'm making these walkaways. I'll come back within about 7 days, like I said, and probably split that one, and then check any of the other ones that may need splitting. They seem a little behind this year from last year, maybe like a week or so behind from last year. So we'll see how that turns out. It could just be nothing really, but it's just kind of what it seems. They seem kind of small compared to what I saw last year, but I have to go back and watch all the old videos. That's the reason I do this, so I can go back and watch videos year over year to see what's going on in the bee yard, like what the bees are doing, like each week or kind of each month of the year. So anyway, if you got any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you next time.